And we're live. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lloyd. New camera, because someone made me use this one. We'll be running Masks as a one-shot with my homeboys here, Ian, Steve, and Sean. Would like them to introduce themselves, starting with Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian. I run a YouTube channel called Fantastic Dimensions. I also run a Facebook group called the Tabletop RPG One Shot Group. And I will be playing Petrichor, the Doomed.
Next up will be my homeboy whom I've seen forever, Sean.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm Sean. I have a YouTube channel, Gaming Beast 82, and I also am part of the Next Round website. And I'm going to play Omegaman, who is a Superman-type superhero, a very young kind of guy, yeah.
All right, and finally, we have my homeboy from my brother from another mother. I don't think that's actually possible. Steve.
Hi, I'm Steve. I don't do anything productive, and I'll be playing Cold Snap, a ice-themed Nova.
All right, so with that in mind, we're going to go back into me talking like normal, forget the cameras on, and then ramble on about something random. At some point, I will decide to disappear to go get pizza. It's not my fault. The pizza guys just didn't deliver the pizza when I told them to an hour ago. So I'm sorry for whoever's watching this later. So, Star City is the city where everyone, pretty much our heroes of today, our young superheroes belong to. It's a fairly bursting city, decent superhero population. People are used to things like that. Things go up and down. There was a little bit of an incident at the amusement park, which has been shut since a shit ton of lives have been lost, but that's for a time for later. Right now, we're going to focus down at one of the arcade stores in the area. There is a sort of like a large arcade store with like all the machines all set up with things moving all over them and everything going on. Like, so the usual go in there, play shooty game times, have good time, all of that jazz. But when the camera pans down and goes into the area, there is a rumbling, a soft little rumbling that's happening throughout the floor. It's about a three-story building itself. And as it's there, as people are playing the games and looking around and not quite sure what's happening, branches start to stick out from around the consoles. Things start going up. People start screaming and tumbling around and trying to roll themselves out of the way. The branches are going back and forth. People are not quite sure what's happening. People are screaming. They're looking around. And the camera pans all the way down to Petrichor. Ian, as you're in the arcade, as this is happening right now, these branches are going everywhere and sort of like sticking through the floor, and things are going wild. And you're not quite sure what's happening. What are you doing?
Okay, well, I'm going to probably I'm going to run out the front door of the arcade to look and see if I'm going to look up at the sky first, because I'm thinking maybe this is... Nope.
Stop right there. You are literally about to run out the arcade, but the reason why you're in the arcade is going to stop you, because Mary Sue, a girl that you fancy a lot, and her incredibly douchebag boyfriend are lying on the ground screaming as branches are coming around their legs.
Oh, shit. I got to save Mary.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I will run over and try to... I will try to get the branches off of her legs. Mm-hmm. And I will do that using... Well, first I'll try to do it just physically and see if I can do that without using any powers, because I don't.
Well, let's assume you're doing it all in between. Like, you go physically, like try and get it out, and then we'll go on from there on and see what the consequences are. So, first roll of the day, you are trying to save someone, so you are going to roll your savior because you're defending.
Right.
So
okay, so I roll 2d6 and add savior.
Yep. Also, the team pool is one at the moment. I'll keep a track of how much is in there.
Okay, that's a 6.
Failure. Congratulations, good stuff. So, first things first, when you roll a failure, you mark XP.
Okay. Let's see. Don't see that on the character sheet. I'll just I'll keep a track here. No problem. XP. Just put one tick.
Advancement. It's not advancement. It's on the character sheet.
Advancement. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. 1 out of 5. Got it.
Thank you. All right. So you reach in. You're like, oh, I need to get them out there. I need to sort of help them get up. And you sort of reached out, but you don't think that maybe using your powers now would help someone. And that costs you because the branches run all over her and her boyfriend. She looks you in the eyes. She screams. The branches go over her face, pick them both up, and it shoves them up into the air. You see them go out of your reach before you can even get to them. You've completely lost them. There must be somewhere in the building.
Oh, Jesus.
Now
Okay.
continue.
But the branch is still connected through the floor, right?
Yep.
Like a big vine-like thing, I'm imagining, kind of almost.
Yep.
So I will leap onto the branch that had her and start trying to climb it to try to see if I can get to wherever it took her.
Excellent. All right. So the camera cuts to the outside as like you jump onto the branch, like hanging on for dear life, and it's breaking through this building, like first floor, second floor, third floor. Yes, there's 4 floors. It's England. It's easy. You break through the top and you like stick on out. You can see it like growing to this giant tree around the area. It's got all these other people trapped in branch cocoons and are all screaming desperately, trying to get out, which is a great time for Omegaman flying across to sort of stop and look down and be like, the fuck? Omegaman, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm seeing multiple cocoons with people in them, right?
You're seeing a big trees being formed, multiple cocoons with people in them, yes.
Okay, what I'd like to do, I would like to basically cut off the cocoons carefully and then take the cocoon one by one and like put the people on the side and then free them of the cocoon.
Okay.
And use my savior thing with that.
There's a problem with that. If you take your time, these cocoons are starting to restrict and tighten them up. You don't have time to, you have to rush. And there's about maybe like 20 of them. So you can't be like, cut, put you down. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Okay.
No. Okay. Then instead, what I'll do is like I'll just cut them free, and then I'm just gonna take them out as fast as possible. So
you're gonna try and cut all of them free at once and take them all out as fast as possible, right?
No, well, not at once. I'm gonna take as far as I can carry like 2 at once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I'll do that. It is 20.
There's 20.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do that, but as quickly as possible. So I'm just gonna like put them off somewhere and then go to the other ones and so on.
Okay, cool. I like that. That's what you're like, shit, no, cut. How are you cutting them?
With my heat vision.
Oh.
I got heat vision.
Well, if you've got heat vision, couldn't you stand in the middle and then do like a circle cut? And then cut a whole bunch of them at once and then try and fly and catch them while they're falling down?
The problem is that's risky because they could fall, some of them, okay. No, I won't do that because it's too risky.
Omegaman, you are a superhero. It's doing things like this is why you live. You have to take the balls by the horns. But you don't have to. Don't make me force you to do something you don't want to do.
I will cut 2 cocoons at the time, and like I'm gonna do it like that. So
no problem. Make the roll save. Actually, no, I'm not gonna make you roll savior for that because there's no consequence to that. You're taking your time to do it. So you're
okay, fine enough. I will cut them all off at once.
See, now that's a risky move, and that'll require a defend roll. So roll savior.
Okay. Okay, I have rolled a total of a 10.
Well, I guess you do the motherfucking thing. Describe it.
Okay, so I move on really fast, and at first they said, well, I guess that's oh God. And I just kind of roll my eyes because my dad is pretty cheesy in that way, and I try to be my own person, but saying, well, better get to it. And then I start lasering off all the cocoons. Open, and as they fall down, I super quickly like pick them up, and one after another I picked them up. But there's one person that took it. It was a bit close, but I did manage to grab them, and then I put them down onto the thing, so far away from the plant.
Now, here's the interesting thing. When you roll to defend someone and you succeed, you get to pick from 3 things on the list. 1, add a team to the pool. 2, take influence over someone you protect. And 3, clear a condition. Currently, the team pool is 1. You don't really need to worry about that for now. And you have no conditions. My suggestion would be take influence over someone you protect.
Okay, I'll take influence over someone.
So you know that last person you cut out, right?
Yeah.
As you laser, you catch it, you do like a group laser thing. You catch.
Yeah.
And the last one's falling. It's a girl. She's like screaming, ah! She's falling backwards, and you reach out your hand and you grab onto her, and you're pretty sure you recognize her. Doesn't she go to the same school as Petrator? You're pretty sure she does. And she looks up and she's like, my hero. And she rolls her eyes, goes, put me down. And you let her down, and she's up. She's trying not to show. She's like a little bit like, woo, but she's like, woo. Hey, Petrichor, you can see all of this happening at the same time.
Oh dear.
Now,
was that Mary?
That was Mary. That was definitely Mary Sue. Now, back to the situation. Outside, as you land down with those people, you land actually next to one of like a burger store. And as the burger shack, and as the doors over the burger shack, Cold Snap, you step out to see these branches of trees everywhere, and Omegaman landing down next to you with this lovely lady who puts it next to him. He's like, "Sup? You're in the scene, Cold Snap. What do you do?"
Is there anyone in danger?
At the moment, no, but the branches are going to start spreading out and start reaching for people.
I think I take, one last sip of the milkshake, and I'm going to, I assume everyone's distracted by, the tree.
Yep.
I'm going to go Nova a little bit and start destroying the tree before it starts reaching out for more people.
I like it. Do you want to burn?
I do want to burn.
Right, burn.
Well, this is the first time. I actually got a 10.
Woo! All right, and then
so I hold 3 burn.
Yep.
And I'm going to unleash a wave of cold at the giant tree, which I assume is a reality storm.
You can do that too. That's also perfectly fine. Reality storm. Let me double check where it does.
I want to engage it. So
yeah, if you want to engage, well, the trees are environmental effect, so you'll be unleashing your powers on it.
Okay, then I will unleash my powers on it.
Excellent. Go for the roll.
Yeah, let's see. It's freak. That is an 11.
All right. Describe how you decide to freeze this entire tree in place before I continue. Also, please remember Petrichor is in there, so please don't kill him too.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna. I think as the branches are still kind of reaching and of course all over the place, I grab a hold of one of them, and radiating out from my hand, along the branches, it just becomes ice and just channels all through the tree.
Mm-hmm. So there's this giant tree sitting in like this 3-story tree. You sort of reach out your hand, you touch it, and then it like runs all the way through. And then as it goes on, it slowly ices up all the way back. Petrichor, your hands still feel a little bit cold. I should just get it off.
Yeah. I'll try to drop down. Am I still on the roof of a building or near the roof
you
of a
are,
building,
but you can get down easily. You can like run down the like fire escape if you need to or anything else. You can be where you want to be at the moment. You can all be together if you like.
What I want to do actually, psychic constructs. I can create things out of psychic energy, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I see Cold Snap is freezing this tree, and I see it icing over. I want to psychically construct a giant hammer, and kind of run down to the base of the tree and start smashing it and breaking the ice. Well, in theory, if the tree's frozen solid, breaking the tree.
I'll give you one. I'll say you don't even need to bother going all the way down. You can just run to the top of the building and just smack it with that. And if the frozen thing, will probably smash. I like it. Unleash your powers.
Okay. So what am I adding to this then? Is that
you are adding a freak.
Freak. Okay. That's a 10.
All right. Describe it, guys, as you smash the tree to pieces.
So I construct this this hammer out of psychic energy. It's kind of like a light blue in color. It almost looks like ethereal in a sense. And I then run and kind of leap back into the frozen tree and start smashing my way down, dropping from branch to branch, just smashing on the trunk as I work my way down it.
You can destroy the whole tree if you like. Go free with the description. Just go for it.
And as I'm doing so, like cracks are spreading through the whole thing, and it's almost like starting to kind of crumble down. There's icicles falling down all around me as I'm working my way down to the base until I get to the bottom, and it's just like showering these bits of frozen tree.
All right. As you land down to the bottom, the tree completely smashes up to nothing. You notice that you are standing basically on the base ground level, and the tree had broken up through the ground from the sewer section, which was quite weird, and you weren't quite sure how that happened. But it must just busted up and trying to grab it and pull through. You don't see any sign of anything else up here, but you've cleared the area. Just to round things up, everyone can sort of get together, sort of help each other out, like move people about. I'm going to just skip a little bit to the paramedics coming to pick everyone up. Everyone's a little bit worried. You guys can get together again, so talk away.
Do you see that that tree seemed to come up out of the sewer?
Yeah, this is quite concerning. What do you think it's metahuman?
Well, it's certainly not normal. Maybe we should go down there and try to.
Like, who cares? We beat it.
For now, but who knows if who did this? We have to investigate. And I like fly up in the air, and then I go to the or go to where the source would have been, like from the root.
Wait, without the guys?
No, I wait for them. Like I could also offer.
Yeah, you said it came up out of. You said it came up out of the sewer, right? So it came up out of like a manhole.
Yeah, like a manhole at the bottom of the building.
Mm-hmm. Which is obviously open, so I'll go run over there and kind of like peer down first to see if I see or hear anything.
Excellent. There is like channels of branches running all the way down, and you sort of leech your end in. The bit you froze is completely broken up, but there seems to be more trees moving all over the ground, sort of like running around the earth in some kind of weird way. You're not quite sure where it begins and where it ends. It's just a whole like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a maze of branches and trees just running around the sewer, and it's still growing.
That's not good.
We must destroy this at the root of the problem. And I will go down and start using my heat vision
to like cut your way.
Yeah.
All right, unleash your powers.
I look at Petrichor. I'm like, what's with him and the puns?
Anyway, so
unleash your powers.
Yeah, okay. So I use freak, right? So I don't have any bonuses, but I don't have any negatives either. So I have a total of 7.
Excellent. 7 is still a pass. It's just that you can either choose when you roll 7 to 9 on unleash your powers. You can either mark a condition, or I can tell you how the effect is unstable and temporary.
I will mark a condition.
All right, so conditions are basically your hit points in a kind of weird pseudo way. When you mark condition, it gives you an effect that affects some of your moves, and there's a way to clear conditions depending on what you do. Pick a condition to mark. They all do different things.
Okay, so I pick one.
Yep.
Okay, I will choose the condition. Insecure. Like I feel that maybe my dad would have done it better. Maybe I feel like the pun was a bit much. You know, I'm trying to just figure out my own way now. You know, so insecure.
I like it. It's perfectly fine. Stick with insecure. So you start to cut your way through. You're feeling a little bit odd, and you go like maybe another like 5 stories down before the branches start to feel a bit more fresh. Like you can sort of see them sort of growing up in a direction, and you keep lasering down. Are the rest of you guys following him? I take it.
Yeah, I'm following down. I think I'm hopping down.
What style are you following? He's flying down, shooting things. How are you guys following him?
I could offer just to carry you down. You should be strong enough to carry both of you.
Sure.
What? There's no way to climb down?
You can probably climb down, but it'll take you a while. He's like flying down like this, like whoa, eye laser shooting things.
Petrichor lets
can
out
take-
an exasperated sigh and says, "Fine."
Okay. So then I just basically carried them down. So
All right, so you carry him.
I look around to make sure there's no film crews or anything. I don't want pictures of me arising in the newspaper, me being carried by Omegaman.
I make sure that nobody sees us.
I look around. Okay, no one's here. Let's go. You grab her. All right, so you start to make your way down until finally you come to this cocoon chamber. It's got multiple branch layers all around it. For a second, and when you laser through, you enter what looks like a beautiful green, underdome greenhouse sort of area with plants growing everywhere, things on the side, and a man, his feet crossed, his in the lotus position, eyes closed, just quietly sitting there, just meditating.
And then I say, "Hey, you! Are you responsible for this?"
He opens his eyes and he looks at you. And he goes, "The only thing I'm responsible for is returning the world to what it used to be. Mankind has ruined this planet, and I will be the first stalwart defense against everything and anything that humans have produced. It's time the plants took the world back."
And I'm saying, "I can understand your thoughts about pollution, but what you're doing is wrong. We'll have to stop you." And I will try to basically attack him, but I'm pulling my punches so it's not lethal or anything. I just want to knock him out.
Stop 1 second. Stop. How are you attacking him? This is very important.
Okay, the way how I want to do it is I want to just basically punch him, but I'm pulling my punch so it's not a lethal punch, so that a normal person wouldn't have a problem. So
I'm with you. I've got that bit there. But are you going to fly over to him and then go for the punch?
I'm going to fly over. Yeah, I'm going to fly over, but I'm not using the momentum. I'm just flying over and then punching him to get there fast.
So, first things first, you are going to fly over to get to him. But as soon as you pretty much go, "I'm going to take care of you," and start to fly over, you literally in the mid of move, he opens his eyes a little bit wider and you see them go green. And then from the ground themselves, these super sharp, tawny branches just stick out pretty much like that and start trying to pierce you as you're making your way towards him. So, first things first, roll to directly engage a threat, but use Savior.
Okay.
Is that because he's trying to do it non-lethally?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of his moves. Fight the good fight. When he doesn't know, when he's the only one who can do this, but when he does it non-lethally, he gets to use Savior instead of Danger. It just means that he can't impress or surprise or frighten people.
It's the classic Superman move where he doesn't fight to kill. He could easily kill almost anyone, but he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
He just uses as much power as necessary. So okay, then I have 9 in total.
9 in total? All right.
Yeah.
So with 9 in total, you can choose to resist or avoid their blows, take something for them, create an opportunity for your allies. Pick one.
I will create.
You definitely hit him. That's definitely happening.
Okay. I will create an opportunity for my allies. So I basically open so they can do an attack.
All right. So here's the good news. You start to fly all the way through, right? And you like Superman your way all the way through. The branches start to come up and stick through all the way up, and you just about maneuver your way around him. You get to him, you swing up, and you land a punch there. But as you land a punch there, his face barks up with this strange tough bark, and he doesn't flinch. And as your hand is sticking to him, it crawls over your hand. And it basically grabs onto you.
Okay.
And as it grabs onto you, it basically attempts to rip you off him and slam you into a wall. Yeah, that's it. You're just grabbed. You're just held onto him like that. You're held onto that. You're fucking can't move.
Okay.
You're stuck. But his attention is entirely on you and not on any of the other guys. Guys, what are you doing?
Are there branches still, spiking up and down,
Yes,
the ground and ceiling?
Yes, but they're nowhere near you guys because you get an opportunity, right, Sean?
Yes.
So because of that, you guys have to worry about those branches coming towards you.
I have a question just quick before we continue that. I have invulnerability, so if they're just normally sharp branches, wouldn't I just be able to break through them? That was kind of my idea.
Yeah, but you're not. The problem. Well, breaking through the branches, you did. That happened fine. I'll give it to you. Invulnerable, go through. But he's not hurting you. He's held you in place.
I get that. I just meant the spikes before. Just so this, at least some of the branches should be broken off.
Oh,
okay.
Well, in that case, I'll just say, yeah, the branches are broken. You're like,
Yeah.
he's like, ha ha ha. You're like, nope. Bam, 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 bam. You do not give a damn about those branches. You break them apart and you fly straight to him and you land a fist to his face, but his face becomes bark and it holds you there. And it starts to run over your arm to basically hold you still.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Right. The rest of you guys.
Go ahead, Cold Snap.
Oh, well, seeing as he's held, but I'm gonna like basically create a icicle and throw it at him.
Oh, cool. So you're like, he's held. And just chuck it straight at him. I like that idea. Directly engage.
Okay. And I'm going to be using my reality storm for this.
Oh, yeah, do it.
But there will be collateral damage.
I like that idea. That's hot.
Roll 9.
9? Okay, since you directly engage, you get to pick one from the list. Resist or avoid the blows, take something from them, create opportunity, and press the price to find their position.
I'm going to take something from them, and I think it's his hold on Omegaman.
I like it. Okay. Do you want to describe it, or do you want me to describe it?
Go ahead.
So you make the icicle, right? But of course, since you're using reality storm, you make maybe 50 at once because it's crazier that way, and you shoot it at him. When you shoot it at him, he sort of looks up. You see him open an eye again, and he's still in that lotus position, and he brings up a whole bunch of like a tree spurts up to try and stop it, but it doesn't cut through. It's sort of maybe 4. He puts another one up. It's not maybe 6, but there's still tons coming towards him. He actually breaks his stance and lifts up his hand completely to try and do something to stop it. And branches and trees start breaking through the walls themselves to try and make them apart. But you break through them until finally he can't do anything else but just roll out of the way. And as he rolls out of the way, he splits from you, Omegaman. And he goes one way, you go another. You understand the icicles go into the wall. But at the same time, with all those trees and branches coming through, the roof starts to collapse.
Okay. Now, would it be safe to say that this guy is vulnerable?
Yeah, he's pretty vulnerable.
Okay, I'm going to overwhelm a vulnerable foe.
Stop right there. That is an adult move. Can you do an adult move?
Oh, I don't know. Can I?
No, you cannot, unfortunately. Adult moves are only for adults and your kids.
Oh, so I have to do basic move. Okay.
Sorry about that. You do get a power.
No, that's okay.
Do that.
Okay, well, like you said, I'm just going to directly engage him.
I like it. Describe it for me. Basically, describe what you're doing, and then we'll go into directly engage.
I'm going to charge towards him, and basically, my left arm will kind of phase out and become, almost ethereal or whatever you call it, insubstantial. And I'm essentially going to try to punch it into him or slash into him with it, and then make it then physical again as I pull it back through.
That could be, well, I guess, it'll definitely negate his bark armor. I'll give it that. So make the roll.
That's if I make the roll, of course.
Yeah.
And I am adding what? Danger or
danger?
Yeah, it's a 7.
All right. Well, it's better than nothing. You get to pick one from the directly engage a threat rule, Lust. You definitely are taking him out. He's definitely taking 2 hits. So you're definitely taking him out. But depending on what you pick is what happens after that.
Okay. I will take I'll take frighten the opposition.
All right, so you running. Okay, he's like trying to dodge these icicles. At the same time, you're running, and what's called Omega Man's like just been ripped off. He flips over the side. He looks up. He sees you coming. He goes full bark mode to try and resist your blow. He goes, "Hurrah!" And you're like, nah, man, that don't fucking work for me. You swing in, you ignore the armor that's on the skin, and you go straight for him. You see his eyes like widen. And it's like, oh shit! As you hit him right there in the jaw, and like, he actually spins a few times before he hits the ground. He hits the ground, he looks up, and he starts like crawling away from you in like slight fear. He's never seen anything get through his armor before, and he's terrified. And he starts to move away. The floor of the sewerway is still collapsing around you guys. What do you guys do?
Okay. I will look up. We have to stop him and take him to the authorities, but we have to also stop this thing from collapsing, the roof. I'll deal with the roof.
For that. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know, but we gotta try. Is there any kind of metal bars or something in this vicinity? Okay.
Yes.
I would like to use my heat vision to basically melt the bars and stabilize, and maybe use the bars and create like these things to stabilize the area.
I like it. All right. And while he's doing that, what are you two doing?
I'm also going to buy him time, and I'm going to create a ice pillar that comes up out of the floor and holds the roof.
That's great. That's great.
It'll only last so long.
Yeah, but it's going to give me time so I can make the metal bars, melt them, because it's going to take some time.
I love it. I think now's a good time to bring in the team pool. By the way, sorry, were you saying, Ian?
I say, so if those guys are focusing on trying to stabilize the ceiling from collapsing down on us here, I will try to grab this, well, I guess we don't know his name, but this villain or whatever he is. I'm going to try to grab him and restrain him so we can take him out of here.
Getting him is not going to be a problem. He's terrified of you. You can just pick him up. He's like, ah! He's knocked out. He's scared out of his mind. He's like, I don't want to fuck with these guys no more. All right. So in order to help each other out is what we use the team pool for. I don't remember the team pool is 1, and I'll explain how it works after you roll. So first things first, Sean, Omegaman, make your defend roll to save everyone.
Okay. Defend, and I use then I'm guessing the defense stat. Give me a second.
Savior.
Savior. Great. Okay. Then I'm gonna roll my defend roll, and I have a 6. I have a 9 in total again.
Now, a 9 will only give you a partial success, but if another player can describe helping you, they get to use a point from the team pool to increase your number by 1. Steve?
It's starting to, collapse faster than he can, restructure the bars. And, that's when the ice pillar comes up out of the ground and, sort of buttresses that whole roof. And even though it creaks, it buys him enough time.
I love it. So you spend 1.
And I will say, oh, snap. And I look at Cold Snap. That was a cool idea.
I shake my head.
Lose 50 experience.
Hey, it's comic book style.
This is why I hate superhero games. Okay. So.
No, I was just going to say, this is why I hang out more with Cold Snap than Omegaman.
Yep.
All right, so there was a moment where things are a little bit dicey for you there, Omegaman. You're like, maybe I might not be able to do this one after all. But Cold Snap's like, I got you, bro. And he's putting the pillar up just in case to hold it up there. You put yours up there. The roof stabilizes. The rumbling stops. Except for the one man on your shoulder there, Petrichor, who's like, please don't hurt me. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I could change the world. I got these powers and I really want... I'm sorry. Could you let me go?
You have to remember, my friend, with great powers comes great responsibility. There we go.
At which point, he looks at you like Petrichor and is like, please kill me. Never mind. All right, so we're going to cut to the scene where you guys are leaving the area. I take it you're going to carry him out again there because Cold Snap can probably like icicle his way up.
I'll make
yeah,
a small. I'll take like a small, or you could make like a construct, right, Ian?
Yeah, I can make constructs. That's a good call, actually. Thanks. I will make like psychic manacles to bind him.
Yeah, he's bound. He's bound. You've got him. You've got him on your shoulder. You're fine. How are you guys getting out of the
I'll
tunnels?
look at a Mega Man. I'll say, "You're the strong one. You can carry him."
Sure, no problem. And like how? And I'm gonna look at him. And how are you gonna get out?
Are there still any of these branches going up through the ground, or
No, they're all withering away as the powers are disappearing.
is there another manhole nearby with a ladder that I could climb out of?
Out of character, could you make a construct kind of like Green Lantern style, like a bubble or something, where you could just fly out? Can you actually move something if you have something in the construct?
Ooh,
I was gonna say, couldn't you just create a ladder?
You know, like Green Lantern does, or just make a ladder. Even that's even simpler.
Yes, you should definitely overexert yourself and create a ladder for me. I thought it's a good idea.
Well, yeah, I was thinking that I'm trying to not use too many of my powers, so that's why I was looking for a more mundane method.
Okay, there's one way I could do it is that I could have carry in this way where I make like there's like a piece of concrete and you guys sit on that and I carry that up.
That also works.
Yeah, you probably don't even need to make a piece of concrete. There's probably plenty of concrete.
That's what I meant. I don't have to. I just pick a piece that is big enough and stable enough, and then that way.
So I'll just be kind of lounging on this concrete slab.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what happens when you get up. The tunnel is open wide at the top, and you guys sort of like get on top of the concrete panel, and I say you do it with one hand, Omega Man, because you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks cooler, which is exactly what you need, because as you fly out of the tunnel, the entire manhole cover is covered in paparazzi, and the cameras start clicking super fast. We're like click, 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 as you fly out with these three people on top, looking as majestic as fucking possible. In this case, people are like, "Oh my god, Omega Man saved the day once again." I guess he's not Omega Boy anymore. I can't wait to write the headlines. People are like running around, big cases, people are like congratulating you, clapping really hard, doing great. There's a moment when you land, right? And the girl you saved earlier sort of runs on up, and she's like, Omega Man, all right. And she gives you like a smile and a wink, and then she runs off to like her boyfriend in the corner. You sure you recognize her from somewhere? You're not quite sure where. Petrichor, I'm really sorry.
I look at the others.
Petrichor pulls out a pack of clove cigarettes. He'll offer one to Cold Snap. I don't know if you smoke.
I just look at you like, no, I don't. Like,
yeah,
dude, you know I hate those things.
I put one in my mouth, put the pack away, and then I light it with a Zippo lighter.
Nice. You guys land and you have a moment to like, basically like talk to each other and like relax and stuff. And people are like interviewing you all. How do you guys do? How do you guys feel about interviews?
I don't like them that much. I don't really like them. Like it's because I try to be as you know, upstanding citizen-ish as possible. I will try to give my report, but I'm not like really a big fan of this whole fame stuff and everything. So
I'm not good with people.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, you can avoid them as much as you want, guys. You can't just fly off. No one can bother you. You'll be like, fuck you guys, bye.
I'm just gonna say like a one-sentence thing that it was a group effort, and that we all are into this, you know, and everything. And I just say, please tell to the authorities that they need to stabilize this area below there, and we're gonna bring this guy to the police, to the super police, you know, the jail where they keep all the superhuman criminals. So.
Excellent.
So I'm just gonna be very like just basic. So and then I'm gonna fly off with the others.
Excellent. It's incredible. It's on point. Mwah. You fluff. Are they still on there? I take it.
Like
yeah.
I fly to the closest place and then I just put them off because I know they don't really like it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna I just get to the closest like place, like the police building or something, where they have like a jail for superhumans, and I'm gonna just say, okay, guys, well, we see each other later, and And it was good again having you by my having each other's backs. So couldn't have done it without you. And
Yeah,
I
thanks,
asked the
Omega
others, do you guys? I don't know. There's one chick. Like let's just say Omegaman goes to the same school.
Okay, I mean, you don't have to say it.
Like I thought I've seen her in physics or something. I don't know. Do you guys know her?
Yeah, her name's Mary Sue. She's got a boyfriend. Don't get any ideas.
Okay. I like okay.
She does right now.
And I've just decided that Petrichor, he looks kind of like, I can't think of the actor's name. It's Eddie something. That the kid who played John Connor in Terminator 2.
Oh,
he's
nice,
got that.
nice.
He's got
nice.
that kind of hairdo that hangs down kind of in his face, and of course, except he's wearing like black clothes. He's probably got like a heavy metal T-shirt on.
Oh, you're such a '90s superhero. Like
He's got like a heavy metal T-shirt on and a black trench coat. And some of the paparazzi photos, he's like actually just like he's got that clove cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and he's flipping off the camera with both hands.
Oh man, I have like the classic costume. That's how I imagine it. Like blue kind of spandex, a white Omega symbol, and a white cape, white boots kind of thing. So very classic, because I'm trying to do that. I haven't found yet my own identity. I'm just trying to,
Find your way through that.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys pretty much can separate at the moment to go to your own individual houses, everything should be fine. By the way, you all have each other's numbers, so you don't have to worry about like contacting each other. Let's cut to the very first person that we're gonna deal with, Omegaman. It is now about 8 o'clock at night. Dinner was at 7.
Okay. I tried to fly back as fast as I can, and I have to also, give my report to the police and everything, so they know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I fly back as fast as I can. But I get on. I switch clothes quickly.
Mm-hmm. Does your mother know about your gifts?
Yeah, of course she does. She's been together with my dad for a long time, so she knows. It's there. We're in the middle of like in the Midwest, so to speak. Like in a small town thing. So
excellent. So in which case you land, switch clothes, put on the glasses.
Yep.
And you step through the front door, and there is a woman standing there, apron on, arms over like a business uniform, arms folded, eyebrows narrowed, tapping her foot.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom. I had to do this.
Shh. Dinner was at 7 o'clock. You rescued that man at 7 o'clock. It is now 9. What do you have to say to yourself, young man?
I had to bring back the villain to the cops and fill out the report and everything, as as Dad always told me to work with the authorities.
Yes, you definitely have to do that. But I do believe you have 2 other teammates, do you not?
Well, yes, but they had stuff to do, so you know how they are. I don't,
I have told you that I do not like you hanging around with that Petra-boar and that ice snap person.
Cold snap.
Listen. There are far better sidekick heroes all across the entire nation that you could.
They're not my sidekicks. They're my allies. Okay?
They should be your sidekicks. You are a qualified superhero. You are Omegaman. You have a name to go for, and you should be having sidekicks, not teammates, at this point. What have I told you about trying to move further in your future?
Okay, you just sound like Dad. I'm gonna go now. I'm not even hungry.
Stop right there.
I'm gonna patrol.
Stop right there, Omegaman. Now, what she's doing right now, right? She's basically using her influence on you to try and get you to admit that you need better teammates, and you're trying to reject her. I take it.
Yeah.
So what you do?
Well, I'm a teenager. So I'm even though I'm trying to be more straight edge, I'm still a snotty teenager. So
yeah. So what you do in this case is that you roll influence.
Okay.
To reject her. Now, on the second page, something called influence. If someone's influence over you, they care about you care about what they think about you. So
Yeah.
When you're rejecting her influence, you roll 2d6 plus nothing.
Okay.
Except you also have a condition of insecure, right?
Yeah. Oh dear.
So you're rolling 2d6 minus 2.
Let's see then.
So roll that there, and let's see what happens. If you roll well enough, a good thing will happen. If you roll bad, a bad thing will happen.
I rolled a 6 minus 2. That's a 4. That's a failure.
That's okay. First up, mark XP. Yeah.
Okay.
On a miss, their words hit you hard. Mark a condition, and the GM will adjust your labels. So 1, you get to mark a condition of your choice.
Okay. Give me a second here. And yeah, okay. So okay. And then
2,
condition.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, so angry. There we go.
I think that's fair. Mark that shit.
Because I thought about guilty, but I think angry is better now.
Especially
like frustration.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Right. Mark it down for you. And then
I did so.
And then sorry. I'm doing it on your actual character sheet because it's easy for me to see it, but never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Because there's whole text in them, more than that. And secondly, lower your savior down by 1 and put your superior up by 1. Because you are young superheroes, your stats change all the time. It just comes and goes back and forth. It's just part of the way you are. Until you get older, your ideas and influences can come back and forth. So because of that, your stats can change. In this case, your savior's gone down by 1 and your superior's gone up by 1.
Okay.
So, as you land and you go, Mom, I'm not doing this, I'm going for patrol. She basically goes, where do you think you're going, young man? Do not walk away from me. This is a house you live in, and I am your mother. You will sit down and you will have dinner.
Okay. Fine.
And then she takes a deep breath, and then she's like, I'm only doing what's best for you. Not anything more, not anything less. Now go sit down and I'll warm up your dinner. And you basically are forced to go sit down pretty much, and you're basically just sitting there looking grumpy and getting ready to eat.
Yeah. I'm the grumpy teenager right now, so yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna jump off you. I'm gonna jump straight to Code Snap. Yo, Cody, how you doing? What'd you do when you go home? Where is home?
Home is it's actually like a penthouse type apartment in one of the downtown city buildings.
Mm-hmm. So I think you can fly into the roof and then come in.
I don't typically fly, so.
Oh yeah, forgot about
that. So, yeah,
nope.
I basically walk home and go past the doorman and go up the elevator and.
Excellent. There's a voicemail waiting for you on the voicemail machine that everyone has, because calling your phone would be much easier, but I didn't do that because I'm dumb.
Answering machine, got it.
Answering machine, that's it.
Yeah.
It's video because it can be, and it's basically it goes, hey Andrew, it's me, your dad. I'm away on business for the next 3 days. There's a conference in Kuala Lumpur I have to try and get through, sort it out. Please make sure you feed yourself and everything's bad. And the doctor is calling for you, as he always is, but nothing for you to concern yourself about. Do take care of yourself and have a good day, and try not to get into any more trouble. That's your dad. I guess I'll speak to you later. Click.
I look around. No one home. No food.
Nope. Nope.
I order pizza because that's what I would do. And I think I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call Anson up and see if he wants to come over.
I think that's a great idea. Let's jump to Anson quickly. Anson!
Yes, sir.
What are you doing after you finish school?
Well, I go home.
Mm-hmm.
I live in a tenement, basically a government-assisted housing. It's I live there with my mother. I never knew my father. Mom's a stripper.
Okay.
That's the official story.
Gotcha.
because she's getting she's getting a little bit older, so there's not as much money for her in stripping. So I'm sure she does other things to make her money. But so I walk in, and it's just a dirty ass little apartment. I walk over to the fridge and pop it open, and there's like TV dinners, those microwavable TV dinner type things in there.
Your mom's on the phone.
So I pull one.
You can hear her talking to the room.
I'm just ignoring her, and the room's like filled with smoke as well because she smokes a lot too, and so I go over there and I pull this TV dinner thing out and pull off the parts of the plastifilm wrapper, and I throw it in the microwave and turn it on, and then I pull a Pepsi out of the fridge and crack it open.
All right, so as you're in there cracking it open, your mom starts walking. She has a Brooklyn accent that I can't do. I can't be like, yeah, it's all right. Like, I can't do accents. I'm fucking shit at it. She comes like, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll work extra hours today so you can go off and see your stupid new boyfriend, whatever you want. I don't care. She waves at you. She's like, I know what you want to do, all that jazz. And she stops and she looks at you again. She cooks her head and she's like, hang on 1 second. Click. What are you eating?
Well, the packaging says it's shepherd's pie, but I have questions about that.
Oh, don't eat that. It's off by 2 days. Sorry, honey. My son's in the house. I gotta sort him out. All right, I'll cover your shift if you don't mind notifications. And you can put it away now. Have the leftover meatloaf in the fridge. I made it about 2 weeks ago.
This will be fine, and I just still continue microwaving the slightly expired shepherd's pie dinner.
Honey, I love you, but I gotta go take care of my son. I'll be right back. And she hangs up the phone and she puts it down. She walks up to you. She's like, honey, I told you, don't eat this stuff. After 2 days, it's just rank. The meatloaf.
Those dates are just recommendations, Mom. What's it gonna do? Kill me?
Yes, it's going to kill you. But she ruffles your hair a little bit and goes, don't try and be a little smart ass to me. This stuff is bad for you, especially when it's this. Ugh. And she literally picks it up and she puts it in the bin just like that. And she's like, I only care about you because you're my son and I love you very much. And my son does not eat 2 days old shepherd pie.
Oh, but you want me to eat 2 weeks old meatloaf, Mom? You know what else is bad for you, Mom?
What? She folds her hands.
This house, this food. I gesture at the cigarette that she's got in her other hand. I said, that's bad for you too, Mom, but you don't see me telling you to put it out, do you?
She takes a deep breath and then she sits down and she's like,
how about that asshole you brought home last week, huh? He's probably bad for you too.
That asshole isn't coming back again because you're right.
Yeah,
sometimes I make bad decisions, but this house is all we have.
You guys were so noisy I had to sleep at Alex's house.
Well, it won't happen again.
Yeah, sure. That's what you said the last time and the time before that.
Hey, she's suddenly like a voice stands up and goes, you get a few leeway here and there because I get it. I'm not the world's best mom, but don't talk back to me when I'm talking to you. Are we clear?
Yeah, whatever.
Ooh. She leans forward and she goes, I said, are we clear?
And I said, yeah, whatever. And I reach into one of the cabinets and I pull out a box of ho-hos. And I said, I'm going to my room.
All right. I think that was a very good point to try and reject influence because even though you said, you did say it was clear. Was it actually clear?
Oh, no, I'm just being a
Oh, are you just saying that to make her feel better?
Yeah, I'm just saying it to get her to shut up.
Cool. And all right, perfect. In which case, roll to reject someone's influence. Roll 2d6. Actually, no. You know what? No. I won't let you do that because there's no consequences for this action. You're just being a snotty teenager.
Okay.
She's not telling you how the world works. So let's hold up, Bob. And you grab yourself and you go to her room and she goes, I'm not done talking to you. Come back here.
Well, I'm done talking to you. Slam. Slam the door shut. Turn the lock.
She gets up and she looks at the door and she's like, and then she picks up the phone and she goes, look, it's fine. Doesn't matter. He's okay. He's at home. Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little bit distracted. I'll come down to Conway Street. I'll see you there for work. Then she comes to the door and she goes, Aaron?
What?
I'm going to work. I'll be back late.
My name is Anson.
Okay, that was not fair. Let's erase that. So we'll call you by your real name.
Okay.
Fucking
What do
Anson,
you want?
I'm going to work. I will be late. So just take care of yourself, all right?
Yeah, you too.
All right. And then you hear the door shut behind you. As your phone rings,
Pick it up. Hello?
it's you.
My dad's like,
Oh, hey, Alex. What's up?
he's out of town and he left like his credit card number for food. Want to come over? Pizza?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be over there in a few minutes.
As you say, I'll be over there in a few minutes. Anson, you hear a giant crash come through the microphone.
Oh, from Petrichor side?
From no, sorry. Anson,
No.
you, Mr. Petrichor, you hear a giant clap coming from Alex's side. Alex, you're on the phone. You turn around to look at the penthouse suite you're in, and there is a fucking blinding light outside by the swimming pool. As something hits the ground and shakes.
I'm like, what the hell is that? Like,
Alex, you okay?
oh, there's someone outside. I gotta go.
I'm on my way.
As I sort of, drop the phone and
There is
go outside to look out. What the hell's going on?
There's a crater formed inside your emptied swimming pool. Like a big hole crater. And there's a man on one knee and like the superhero pose, completely naked, slowly rising up. You recognize him. This is not your first meeting. This is the second. As the last time you met him, you were trying to save the amusement park. It's the Living Meteor.
As I'm looking over the pool edge, I'm like, how come you don't ever have any clothes on? What the hell are you doing here?
He looks up at you, looks down at his form, and he goes, stretches his hands out, and then the meteor starts to like slowly come up, and it gives him this sort of like four-colored red, blue, yellow look of colors all over his body, and they form like this like full-on swing. He goes, is this sufficient?
Yeah, good. Like, what the hell are you doing here? And he points to, the crater in the pool.
He takes a deep breath and he looks at you in the face and he goes, I'm here to stop you.
That isn't good. As I start backing up.
And then he reaches a hand like that, and then a blast comes straight out of it. Let's cut down to Omegaman having dinner.
Okay, so I'm kind of poking in my food, kind of eating a little bit, but not that hungry at the moment. Just frustrated.
And as you're there, your mom has put up food next to you. The door opens up, and a man walks in, your dad, with like a walking stick. And he sort of like bops in gently, and he comes and he sits down in front of you, like, oh, hi, honey. And his wife's like, yeah, I know, you're late too. Your dinner's in the fridge. And he's like, I just sat down. And so gets up, goes, give me 1 second, goes up and grabs his plate. And then he sort of like, you see him put it in the microwave and turn it on. And he comes and sits down in front of you, and he like sort of stretches out carefully. And he's like, hey, son.
Hey, Dad. How was your day?
Pretty all right. Business as usual. Normal job is normal. I mean, does what we can. How was your day?
Yes. Well, we stopped this weird plant guy with the others, and it was pretty crazy, but we managed to do well.
Yes, I believe, let's go over that one more time. I lasered each and every single one of the cocoons that was around the area. He says, pulling out a report from the police, allowing them to land safely and going through, but you almost lost a Mary Sue from falling too fast?
Well, I didn't lose her, Dad. And I get it. You have your commissioner friend at the police, who helped you us in the past, and for some reason he always tells you what's going on with me. I mean, I don't know why. This is now my business, Dad.
I understand. I'm just checking a few things here. Could you not have simply just taken them down one by one without going through the whole I-beam thing area? Move.
It was a quick decision. The things were. Why am I explaining this to you?
Because I'm your trainer, and I'm trying to make sure you did a good job.
I did a good job. Nobody got hurt. It's like mom is busting my balls. You are doing it. For Christ's sake, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to please you.
He looks at you, and he has like a slight smile on his face, like a little bit, and he's like, "To tell you the truth, I think you did fantastically. You saved 20 people from hurt. You apprehended the victim, and your only damage is collateral. But you still could do better, son. You could still do better. I mean, back in my day, I would have definitely saved that arcade store."
Dad, this is not the 80s anymore. This is not how it works.
I know, not the 80s anymore. I'm just telling you this. Everything's fine. Well, I have taken a police report from here. I expect my report to be on my desk by tomorrow morning.
Fine.
Excellent.
I'm like, why do I need to fill out reports to you? You have already the police report. That's what you told me to do, to work with the authorities.
Yes,
doing that.
I also told you that some things might not be shareable with the authorities, like how your powers manifest and what goes through. You're not fully reached the potential of what Omegaman is capable of. Your super speed hasn't kicked in, for one thing, and you still can't seem to do the frost breath that I gained when I was about.
When do I need the frost breath? I have Cold Snap as a partner. He can do that much better than I'll ever be able to do.
Yes, your partners, Cold Snap and Petrator?
Yes.
How long have you been with them?
A couple of years now.
Do you think maybe perhaps it's time you got an actual superhero team name?
Come on, Dad. I'm already wearing your costume. You know how much ridicule I get at times? Like,
I'm just saying, Omegaman and the sidekicks is not really something that goes well on supports.
it doesn't matter if we have a team name or not. Like, it's already hard enough to do this stuff in this old school manner. It's 2017, Dad. Come on, give me a break.
Team names are very important. As he says that, the news changes. It goes, just in. Penthouse attacked near Conway Street. And you see someone like there's all action happening on top of a penthouse. You know that penthouse is the one that belongs to Code Snap. There's action happening on top of a penthouse with like lightning and stuff going on and shit going cases. And your father's still talking to you at this time, by the way.
I'm like, okay, Dad, I gotta go. Cold Snap is in danger, and who else? So.
Wait, Cold Snap's in danger from what?
I don't know. There's something going on. I gotta go check it out.
Do be careful.
Okay, Dad, I'll follow the rules, you know. And I say like, kind of like thing.
And you promise me you'll come up with a team name before you get back?
I won't. We don't need a team name. It's much cooler that way.
No son of mine is going to be a hero without a team name.
I'm already wearing your old costume, for crying out loud. I never wanted this costume. And I'm gonna change and I'm gonna fly out.
Excellent. All right, let's cut to you. What's it called? Petrichor, you there?
I am here.
All right. So you've just got the phone call. He's gone. What the fuck is going on?
Yep.
What else are you doing?
So I turn off the handset of the phone and I drop it on the bed. I don't even put it back on the charging base.
Mm-hmm.
I run out to the living room. I pull open the little cabinet underneath the really, really tacky lamp. And I pull out 2 bottles of blueberry wine. It's, cheap, like MD 2020 type stuff or whatever. Stuff them into my trench coat pocket. Pick up my cigarettes and my lighter, and I go rushing off to run as fast as I can to Alex's house. And since,
all right,
city planning is always like that, of course, the tenements aren't too far from the nice, fancy neighborhood where he lives.
Yeah, he lives near Conway Street, which is something that you've just recently heard, but you don't really register on top of your head. So you're rushing down, and you can see this light show going on upstairs. Let's cut to the light show up there, because for ease of use, you're all going to arrive at the same time.
Well, hold on. I just like the fact that his idea of rushing to help me involves picking up wine and his cigarettes and making sure his phone is charged.
No, I didn't make sure the phone was charged. I had to prioritize.
You had to cut something, right?
Let's cut something out.
Yeah.
You gotta get something out, yeah.
All right, so you are you're standing there, and he's put his hand out, and he's blasting at you. What do you do, Cold Snap? By the way, you no longer have any burns because you've relaxed and come back home.
I'm gonna try and get some burn, and then I'm gonna try and dodge out of the way.
There's no time for burn.
Oh, then I just try and dodge out of the way.
All right, I would say if you're just gonna try and dodge out of the way, oh wait, hold on. There's no move for just getting out of the way, is there?
Isn't there take a blow and then
Yeah, take a powerful blow.
Powerful blow.
I wasn't gonna go straight about. Yeah, fuck it. Take a powerful blow.
I mean, it's Meteor, man. Living Meteor.
I know, right? You roll plus conditions marked. On a 10 plus, you choose one. This is one of the very few rolls you want to roll 0 on.
Yep. But I rolled a 5. Well, that's still good.
5. A 5?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. You do it. So first, mark XP and describe how you dodge out the way.
He's still at the bottom of the pool when he does this. And I think I just stumble backwards and fall to the ground, and it just takes off his blast just shatters a portion of the concrete that's surrounding the pool. But I've fallen far enough back that I'm out of the way.
Excellent. You fall up far enough back that you're out of the way, and then he flies up, and then he lifts up his hand, and then you see these meteors start to form around him. Living Meteor is kind of a hardcore threat, but you don't worry about that for now. He's flying around him. It's for the best of this universe and all that live inside it, I must end you now. I am sorry, for you have been a far better contender for a hero than I thought possible. But this is where your life must end, for the better of the community.
Now I'm going to get some burn.
Yeah, boy! Do it! As you snap.
Freak. So that's a 12. So I will get 3 burn.
Okay.
And I think I need to buy myself some time, so I'm gonna just freaking unleash a wave of cold at him.
All right.
Just this torrent of frost and ice.
Excellent. Right. You're putting cold towards him. He's raining meteors literally on your body. Make the roll.
9.
9. All right.
Yeah,
Pick
9
one from the
freak.
list.
Let's see. I'm going to resist or avoid their blows. I think as I'm just pushing out as much, frost and ice as I can towards them, it knocks the meteors aside that he's throwing at me.
Give me 1 second, guys. The pizza just fucking arrived at the door at this goddamn time. Talk amongst yourselves what you want to do and how the game is going so far, so I can listen to it later when I'm listening to it. Bye!
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm in flight, so whatever.
Right.
I guess
I am
Okay.
too, I suppose, in a sense, but yeah.
yeah.
Without flying, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
I have to run somewhat carefully so I don't break the wine.
Yeah, it's important.
I mean, we don't want to kill the living meteor, so
yeah.
there's potentially the chance that we can
Well, he'll
talk
become
him
the
out of, killing me.
he'll become the
But
dead
speak
meteor.
for yourself.
No, I will. I will
if he's a
definitely
threat,
try.
he's a threat.
Yeah,
Maybe he's just confused.
yeah.
Maybe.
I'm liking this so far. It's quite interesting with the whole setup and everything.
There's still something about Powered by the Apocalypse that the playbook style just bothers me for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'm not even one who actually thinks that a role-playing system should have a million different classes or anything of that sort, but there's just something about the kind of I guess the hand-holdy style of the playbooks. Something about playbooks just bugs me. I haven't figured it out yet, but
Okay. I kind of felt that too a bit.
I mean, I agree in that sense a little bit. I like how that they always come together to form the theme of the game. Beacon, you can look at specific heroes. Doomed, you can look at specific heroes. All of them you can look and you can automatically figure out. Especially like Apocalypse World too. I mean, you can look at each of them and say, this is the character it's trying to emulate, and I get why it's trying to act that way.
Yeah.
So it's automatically channeling people towards certain tropes.
Yeah.
And the characters all like work well together. Like the characters who made this is working really well together the way it worked out. But I guess there's just something, to me, for some reason, there's something almost limiting to that. Like you're restricted to these kind of options, and this is, I guess.
Well,
whereas a general system you could take and just kind of do whatever the hell you want with it, But.
Well, to be honest, you're not that restricted at all. Anything restricted in it is just the personality styles that you have. But you're right. It is kind of like classes, but not classes.
Well, I mean, like you can't take Beacon with fire generation,
It's cool in a way, but it's also a bit restrictive. But it's also cool if you want to just play a classic style. Like you could see the one guy, he was very much like Hawkeye. Then my style is like freaking Superman.
Yeah.
Yours is like almost like Doctor Strange, Green Lantern kind of thing, maybe.
See, I've never read any of them, so I don't even know what I'm doing. But.
Or maybe even Cloak from Cloak and Dagger. That's another one that kind of reminded me of.
That's kind of what I like about it. I like the fact that it's got those ideas in, and the playbooks. The more coming out, and all of them will take those tropes that heroes have. And I like that. I like how it's not focused on powers.
I want to quantify the fact that I'm not saying it's rubbish. I'm just saying this is something that bothers me about it. It's just something that kind of makes it maybe not for me. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, open games you go more, Fate Core, or, even Heroes.
I don't know. I think this for me it has really cool things because it simulates a lot of not just the tropes as in powers, but also the storylines. Like the different, because superhero comics are not just about the powers. A lot of it is about the stories and the personalities.
Yeah, the characters within them. Yeah, see, I don't have to worry about that because since I don't read comics or really care about superheroes, I'm not affected by the tropes. I guess I don't realize. Okay, I know who Superman is, so obviously I can recognize that. But other than that, I'm not like, I don't look at it and say, oh, that's exactly like this character from a comic book or something.
And because it's a one shot, I'm not getting a chance to put everyone's backstories into it, but I'm trying my best to make it make sense.
Right.
It's cool. I think you're doing fine. I think you're doing a fine job. And I'm having fun too, just so you guys know.
All right, so
that was just
back to the fights. You just burned, right? Did you get your stuff?
Yeah, I burned, and then I used so I only used one to engage and avoid the to avoid his blows. Yep. So there's probably like all the landscaping and everything that was beautifully maintained around here is covered in ice and dying horribly.
Oh no! Wait, did you use Reality Storm?
I did.
Well, no, you're in a building. The building is collapsing.
The building's collapsing.
You're literally. Yep. Let's go all
collateral
the way,
damage,
baby.
and there's collateral damage.
Yeah, there's collateral damage, baby. The building itself is frozen and it's starting to like crumble slightly. From the rooftop that you're on, not the whole thing. Not the whole thing attack. It was a penthouse.
Well,
huge,
I was scared.
But like the top floors
I overdid it a little bit.
Yeah, the first 5 floors are like icing up, and they're gonna start like breaking apart while you're fighting on them because it'd be cooler that way and it'll look fucking awesome. So like he's like raining down these things at you, and you're like throwing these ice around you, and like the floor is breaking apart, and like it's all icing up, and shit's happening everywhere. And you're like fucking shooting energy at him, all that stuff, and like he's taking the hits. And he's not reacting, but you can see it's actually affecting him. And he's like, why will you not come quietly? Your death is what the universe needs to survive. I am only doing the best for what is best for this planet. And he's like still raining down on you. But you're holding him back. You're like, in fact, you're a little bit impressed. I'm like, it's the Living Meteor. You're fucking taking him one-on-one.
At the moment. He hasn't even pulled out the big guns yet.
I know, right? Isn't that great? All right, so second, Omegaman, you're flying in, and you can see this because you're the first one into the area.
Right.
And because it's funny and it's hilarious, Petrichor, you're in the elevator going up at the same time.
Okay.
And you both arrive about the same time. With basically, like Omegaman, you fly in, and then you're flying around, and you see Living Meteor about to kick the living shit, out of Cold Snap as the elevator doors open and you step in with your 2 beers in your hand, your 2 bubble wines in your hand.
I put them on the counter, and then I go
Right.
running out to help my friend.
Yeah. The counter is completely iced over. and it's on
Okay,
it.
I want to use my X-ray vision, so my super senses, to see because I would see that the building is losing structural integrity, right?
Yeah, the first 5 floors of the top building is losing structural integrity.
Okay. So I want to use my my infrared or
Stop
whatever.
right there. Stop
Yeah.
right there. You are now fighting as a team. There's one more thing I need to teach you guys to do before you continue. It's kind of why I brought you guys together, even though it technically doesn't make any sense, but it's more for fun in that way. When you fight as a team, there's a few things you need to do. First things first, you pick a leader. Who's your leader?
Well, it's not me.
Who's leading this team fight?
I think Cold Snap is.
I think Cold Snap should because he's been attacked first. So I would vote for Cold Snap.
All right, Cold Snap, you're the leader. Your team pool now goes to 2. You have 2 in your team pool. Cold Snap, do you have influence over every other teammate?
Yes.
Team pool goes to 3. Does everyone have the same purpose in this fight?
I want to help Cold Snap, but I also want to help the others. So I guess so. Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I'm not so sure. I
wanna
guess
live.
if the goal in this fight is to save Cold Snap, then yes.
All right, I'll take that. So I'll put it to 4. Cold Snap, does anyone mistrust you in this team?
I think Anson's good. What about Nick?
I told you a secret thing. So
Got me. Okay. So no.
we might not be best friends forever, but I did tell you I do trust you. Literally, that's one of the things in the relationship.
I forgot what the secret was. I didn't write it down. What was the secret again?
My secret identity. So
Oh, that's it. Yeah, secret identity. And finally, the last question is: are you ill prepared or off balance? I'm going to say yes.
I think we're off
because you weren't
balance.
expecting-
Yes.
Yeah, so you have 4 in your team pool to start with.
Okay.
Now you can use your
Yeah,
team
it'd be
pool.
a bit nervous to have to fight the Living Meteor, right? He's kind of like our hero or something, right? So
Yeah, he's like a guy you respect. He's Omega. He's literally Omega level hero. So for him to come down to fight you guys who are all like kids, it's fucking terrifying. Now, the first things first, you can use your team pool to add +1 to any other teammate's roll if you need to like get that extra bit to get in, or if you use it selfishly, you can use it selfishly to shift your labels. All right. Now,
interesting.
Omegaman, go.
okay, I wanna use my infrared vision to just see fast how many people are in the building.
There
And
are about 5 people in the building. You go whoop, on those 5 floors that are collapsing slightly. There are about
Yeah.
5 people in that building.
okay, I'm gonna try to basically what I want to do is I want to just like fly in there through one of the windows
Mhm.
and save the people, as many as I can. So like ideally all. So
I love it. Roll Savior.
okay, so I have +2
However,
right
you are
now.
still insecure.
Yeah, sheesh. Okay. might-
So just to be clear, for Lloyd, there are ways to clear conditions.
I was about to say that.
Oh, okay.
There are ways to clear the conditions. One of the ways you can clear your insecure, if you still have it, is to take full hardy action without talking to your main team. And angry is to break something important. Like every condition has things you can do. Currently, you
Okay.
haven't done any of the things on the list, so I can't really give it to you.
Okay, maybe I use my angry because I'm kind of angry, but I break through the wall of the building. So
That's not something important, unfortunately. It has to be something that's fairly, like, if you break something important, like something that you clearly is of value or something else like that, yeah. But now you're trying to save people. So if you want to, like, break down the 5 floors of the penthouse to save those people, I'll give it to you.
fine, I'll do that. I'm angry.
Okay!
Goes through the
Clear
wall,
your
goes through the
angry.
floor.
Like I will grab them, but I will basically use my body to protect them from the blows, and then
Nice.
but I won't care about the structural integrity. Like I don't care.
Nice.
So
Nice. Don't fail this roll. You have a -2.
okay. Maybe I'll still need a bonus, but God damn it! I rolled a 3. Good job.
Okay, so you know how I said the entire building wasn't collapsing, just the first 5 floors? That is still true. And those people that you're running and grab, you've got all 5 people out there holding on to them, and you can put them down on the ground if you like.
Yeah, I
with
will.
no problem whatsoever. However, the first 5 floors start to break down. So Cold Snap and Petrichor take powerful blows each as the floor starts to breaks down to the next level.
Okay.
So if you take a powerful blow, you roll 2d6.
So it's a different roll, yeah?
Yeah. You roll 2d6 and add conditions.
So I have an 8.
All right. And
I don't have any conditions.
nope. So roll them. Roll 2d6 plus 2d6 plus something. I'm trying to roll low.
Oh, good. I rolled a 6.
Okay, you stand strong, mark XP, and you land on your feet. You look fucking cool. Cold Snap, you rolled an 8. Pick one from the list.
I am going to struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
Yeah, boy.
I am going to be both afraid and guilty, because
Nice.
my dad's place is dying on my watch.
I think that's probably fair. So let's mark them both. I'll mark them for you. Afraid and guilty. Afraid, guilty. So as it breaks down, there's like a whole bunch of ice around you on the first floor breaking. The second floor is about to break as well. And you hear this voice from like the Living Meteor go, "You cannot hope to stop me. I am the embodiment of all things right with this solar system. I must end you, or I will end nothing. Nothing will live. This is how it has to be. Commit to the sacrifice, Cold Snap." He's somewhere up in the air, but the ice is all over the place. What do you guys do?
Whose turn is it?
It's open. I'm one of these two guys. You're still flying at the moment with the people.
Yeah, I'm still flying, so that's why I'm just asking, just making sure.
No problem.
I'll kind of scream at him and say, "Meteor, what are you doing? Are you crazy?"
He calls back. If I do not stop the one they called Cold Snap by midnight tonight, the entire universe will cease to exist.
What are you talking about? How's Cold Snap going to destroy the universe?
I do not know how these things happen. I am given a vision and I must complete it. My vision is to end him.
And I am going to charge towards the meteor.
Okay, he's in the air, so how do you do it?
Oh, he's in the air. Shit, yeah. Sorry, you're right. How high up is he? Oh, and I've just dropped down a floor as well.
Yeah, he's fairly high up, but I mean, it's a superhero, so it doesn't really matter. Just tell me what you do.
Okay, I will. Hold on, just looking through various tabs here. Character sheet moves. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's down here.
I would say
okay,
like a construct a springboard.
Well, okay. Well, that's one thing it could do. What I was going to say is telekinesis. Can I lift myself?
Yes.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use telekinesis. I'm going to start rising up towards him. And as I do, I'm starting to kind of ghost shift, like that attack I did earlier was like my ghost arm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm preparing myself for an attack.
Directly engage the Living Meteor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's suicide, right?
Do it. I love it. It's hot. As you try to punch the Living Meteor.
This is plus my danger, right?
Yep.
So 8.
All right. Pick one from the list.
Let me go back to the other tab. Let's see. Here's the list. Okay. Directly engage. I'm going to create an opportunity for Cold Snap.
What would you like
for my
opportunity
allies,
to be?
but yeah.
What would you like the opportunity to be?
So because I'm like levitating up towards him and I'm actually attacking him, with my ghost arm attack. Basically, he's turned his back. I'm momentarily like not paying attention to Cold Snap, so he's focusing on me and whatever he's going to probably do to me.
Excellent.
So he's distracted.
So
he's distracted, basically.
You fly up with your fist, you're like, ah, and you phase it out, and you're like, yeah, I've got him. And then he reaches up a hand and he catches the fist. And you're like, huh? He's you in your face form. And he looks directly at you and he goes, I understand you feel the need to help your friend, but my powers come from the universe itself. There is no version of the world, both in and out, that I cannot influence. Then he reaches up and he grabs your throat, and then he lifts you up, and then he holds you down. He goes, if you wish to continue this, I can slay you now, but I'd rather not do so. It's up to you. Take a powerful blow from his incredibly scary words.
Okay. Oh no, that's a 10.
So good. All right, on a 10.
Can I shield him?
Do you have shielding? You have shielding, don't you?
I do have shielding.
Oh yeah, what the fuck does shielding do again? I forgot.
I can spend 1 burn to defend someone. Action.
You could create like a ice shield around him.
Ooh,
Yeah, I mean, my goal is to create a... Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's mostly to basically defend someone from not taking a powerful blow, not from words. Okay. He wasn't trying. He's not physically hurting. I mean, you can have him pull him away if you want, but he's not physically hurting him. He's just holding him and going,
he's not
I'm
crushing
gonna
him.
fuck you up. And that's like, oh shit!
Right. It's just a threat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing about take a powerful blow. And some of the attacks in this aren't physical.
Mm-hmm. I'm cool with it. Give it to me.
Yeah.
What happens here?
Yeah. So
choose one of these, yeah?
Pick one. Yeah. Yeah, choose one of these. Sorry about that, Steve. I didn't mean to like you there. I do apologize.
Oh yeah. I lose control of myself or my powers. I lose control of my powers in a terrible way.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So as he holds you there and lifts you up, and you're not quite sure what's happening, things start to shift a little bit here and there. Then it starts to shift a little bit more. Then it starts to shift even a little bit until finally, around the penthouse, which is collapsing, by the way, things start to shift in and out and in and out. And the penthouse itself in full form basically phases. Cold snap.
Oh shit.
You can do your attack now, which will hit him for free without you worrying about it. But directly afterwards, you are falling through the penthouse.
Okay.
So, describe your attack. There's no rule for it. You just hit him because of work. Because you just got a distraction done. I'm not going to make you roll directly engage a threat for it. But after you roll it, fall through the earth.
Right. I can handle both. So as he turns, you can tell him, definitely pissed off at this point. And, rather than throw snow and ice at him, there's actually just almost this visible wave of cold that, does, the arc thing and just goes right to him, and strikes him in the back.
Excellent. As you strike it, you hear a good.
As I fall, use a burn to create a slide for myself.
Excellent.
And I come to rest on the ground.
Okay. And as the penthouse itself goes phase, everyone inside the penthouse is like, what's going on? They don't understand what's happening. And just looking around, they see you fall to the earth, what the fuck? All right. Omegaman, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I will attack Living Meteor. I will not do it a lethal attack. I will basically yell at him, Living Meteor, what the hell are you doing?
All right, come at him, bro. Make the roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, Savior. I rolled a total of 6 plus, so a 10.
6 plus what? 10?
No. 8, and then it's a total of 10. So 8 plus
gotcha,
2,
cool.
10. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So he's holding on to him, and then you fly up. You roll 10 on directly engaged. Pick 2 from the list.
Okay, so I will, let me see here. I will take away his consciousness. Does that work?
No. Why does everyone do this? You cannot take away his consciousness. That is not a thing you can take from him.
Okay, I will break his armor
Ooh, I
And-
like that. That's hot.
and-
Take his armor away.
Yeah, so I will break off his armor, so to speak,
Mhm.
and then I will intimidate him. I will tell.
Did you pull your blow?
I did pull my blow.
You cannot intimidate him.
Okay. What was? I'm just looking for the options here. It's somewhere. Oh, wait. Okay, here it is. Basic moves, right?
Yeah.
So I destroy his armor,
Mm-hmm.
and I will create an opportunity for my allies. There we go.
What opportunity would you like? I can give you one if you want.
I will. What I will do is I will punch him, and he's gonna crash into the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna fly down. I'm gonna do a Dragon Ball Z move. Then I'm gonna basically, as his armor breaks,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fly down, to punch him again, and basically this way now he's vulnerable. So that way, either Cold Snap or Petrion can do an attack if they're in the vicinity. Yeah.
Okay, so he's had ice on his back. He's frozen solid. You come up out of nowhere. You and you swing at him, and then as he's falling down, you Dragon Ball Z down. But as you Dragon Ball Z down into him, he Dragon Ball Z's up into you, and you both clash. Take a powerful blow.
Okay, so
remember, you've got never retreat, never surrender. By the way, just remember that.
Oh yeah, right. Shit,
because you are taking a powerful blow from someone far greater than you.
Okay, then I will do the never give up, never surrender.
Yeah, boy.
So use this instead of the basic move. You stand strong and choose one on a 7 or 9 marker condition. Okay, so I have to do I have to roll low now.
No, you have to roll high. This is a high roll.
Good.
You add plus saving, so you're all good.
Good. So I have a total of 8.
8. All right. So you mark one condition.
Okay. I will feel. I will feel guilty that the house broke down and this whole thing has happened.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. And then pick one from the list.
And okay. So wait. Here we go. Okay, you marked it already. Okay, from the list. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Yeah, make the opportunity because that's what didn't work, right?
Yeah, give it to him. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. You break his arm. That's everything combined. There's no resistance. You don't break part of his armor. You break all of his armor.
Yeah. Well, I would say that because his armor, his body was frozen, combined with my super strength, that's what really broke his armor. Because otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been able. But combined with the freezing, it just made it more brittle, just enough for me to break through.
That's awesome.
And now,
there's one slight problem though. What are you gonna do about Mr. Petrichor, who's now falling?
Okay.
Because you kind of punched the dude into the earth, so you kind of have to let go.
Okay. Then I'll let go and I'll try to get to Petrichor.
All right, Petrichor. Out of nowhere, Omegaman has come to save the day, but he's kind of left you in the air while he was beating the shit out of the Living Meteor. And you're falling. What do you do?
Okay, first I have to ask a question. When I accidentally phase shifted the entire building and the building collapsed, did that hurt any innocents?
No innocents were hurt. They've just,
however, Omegaman got saved them all before.
Yeah. However, that'll come later when the scene is over. So don't worry about that. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. So as I'm momentarily falling, I am going to try to phase myself actually, so that I won't take any injury when I actually hit the ground.
That's a good idea. I like it. Roll.
So phasing myself into like a semi solid, essence.
Okay, so here's the problem, right? Normally that would be me saying take a powerful blow to see if you can avoid not hitting the ground, basically phase yourself through it. But at the same time, Omegaman is flying up to catch you. and you can see him coming. So it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay, well, since I'm kind of trying to transmute my body into this almost like ooze-like substance, you know what I mean? He can still catch me, but it's going to be gross.
Okay. So I guess. Oh, I thought you phased in and out of reality. You didn't phase your body into ooze.
Well, I was thinking about that. I was like, if I can phase, maybe that's overstepping, but I was just thinking maybe I could kind of go in between, like almost like a half phase. I guess it wouldn't be so much ooze-like, but it would be like a semi-solid state, you know?
I like it. Let's do it.
It reduces my mass and it reduces, etc. So yeah,
Sean,
maybe ooze was a bad description, but there you go.
I got you. Sean, roll to defend. Remember, you have a -2 still.
Yeah, I'm gonna -2, so I don't have my bonus, so it's just a straight roll. And I have a 5, so.
Boy. Okay, so you fly on up and you reach out your hand just to catch him. But the fact that he's made of ooze is it just means you just miss him and you go right through him.
Well, he slips out of my hand then, if he's ooze-like.
Slips out of your hand, and you're like, and you turn around, you're like, no!
And I say,
and
I'm just yelling, no! Basically, just.
Go for it. Beautiful. Love it. And Ian, you hit the ground, you face, try and go through it, take a powerful blow.
Okay. 7.
7. Pick one from the powerful blow list on the 7 to 9. And Omegaman, mark a condition.
Okay. Actually, guilty now would be perfect, but I have that
already.
already.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I will feel. I will feel like hopeless because I let my friend die. Even though I was trying to fight. So.
That's probably fair. I'll give you that.
I'm going to need to work through the pain and take 2 conditions.
Yeah. So you face through it, but you're like,
So I'm going to mark the afraid condition because we're fighting we're fighting the Living Meteor. But I'm also going to take the angry condition because I don't like feeling afraid.
I like it.
Yeah. Well, that's how I react to fear. I react to fear with anger.
As you all sort of catch yourselves and slide down slides and get up places and go, oh shit, I just dropped him. Omegaman comes out of the rubble. His armor falls off to nothing. He's back to being naked again. He looks at you.
You mean the Living Meteor?
Sorry, I made a mistake myself now. Fucking hell. Living Meteor steps out and his armor falls apart and he looks up at all 3 of you. And he takes a deep breath and then he goes, this isn't over. The sun sets and what's called midnight arrives in 4 hours. I will stop you before then. And as he does, he leans forward and then he boom, and then he shoots himself off into the skies. And you see this streak going on as he retreats.
I'm gonna go fly down to Anson. I'm gonna say, Anson, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. That son of a bitch broke my wine.
I didn't know what's happened. I was trying to catch you, but you just slipped out of my hand. It's weird.
You hear? Oh, sorry. Cool snap. You talk first.
Thanks for coming to help.
Oh my gosh!
What the hell got into him?
I don't know. I thought he was a hero. He never done anything like this before. What? Why did he attack you? Or did he? Who did he? Did he attack you or you, Alex or you, Anson?
No, me. He said it was gonna
Of course, yeah. It was your
kill me, so he didn't destroy the world or something. I don't know.
Anson?
What?
Anson?
Yes.
You turn around. Your mother's standing there. She's a little bit worse for wear. She's breathing heavily. She goes, What's going on? What's happening?
What the hell? What are you doing here, Mom?
I had work inside the penthouse. I was just inside. What's happening? What's going on? And she reaches up for you. She's trying to basically get to walk towards you.
I'm stepping back. I said, just go home, Mom.
Why? What are you talking? Look, I'm your mother. Don't. And she reaches forward to you. She basically reaches for you, like directly for your face, and her hand goes through you, and then she just stops.
There, you happy now?
Anson? And like, she's like trying to reach to touch like the cars and stuff, and she can't. She's like, what's happening? At the same time, the building, people are coming out and they're having the same reaction as they're all like trying to touch people, and people like not understanding why they can't physically hold anything, and people are slightly crying, and people aren't quite sure what's happening. You're all three of you standing there looking at this happen as these people pile out the building, desperately trying to find some form of connection or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to comfort them and support them. Try to explain what's going on and comfort them the best I can do. Okay,
let's hear it.
Okay, so don't I have to roll then for comfort?
No, you need to actually comfort them.
Okay.
I comfort them. They're fine.
Okay. Fair enough. I will say it's all gonna be fine. There was just an incident with a meta-human. We'll all it's all going. You're all safe now.
Should I? No. I should let you at least roll, because like it's a good time to clear conditions and use the support roll. Make the roll. Normally I won't let you roll for this bit, but it's a good time to use that ability, that move. So I want to show that move working. So make the roll.
I rolled. Oh man, I have a condition. I have a mundane 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I have minuses, and I rolled a 4, so 5 in total.
Yeah, that's sorry. So you say that, and then someone looks up. They're like, wait, this, you caused this. It was you. I saw it. It was that one. Some random guy from the back's like screaming and pointing towards Petrichor and like screaming at him like, it's him. And like, of course, naturally, your mom's like, no, hold up a second now. No, there's no need to panic. Everyone calm down. But people are like talking over her. And like she's not quite sure what to do, and she's a little bit conflicted. And if you would like to mark your doom track for harming innocents, this counts now. Thank you.
Okay. So they're blaming me, yeah?
Yeah, they're blaming you. Everyone's screaming at each other, thinking they're like really agitated. People like really going for it because you rolled a failure. I'm not gonna give you a condition, Petrichor, and I'm not gonna give you a condition, Omegaman. But because I think that works for the sea, okay, everyone now blames you.
Yep.
You three.
And aggressive about it, yeah?
Yeah, they are, but they can't do anything, but they can't touch you.
Right. So I'm going to...
Can they not touch anything, though?
They can touch themselves,
Okay.
and they can't touch the cars or the trees or anything around them.
Whoa.
They're like completely phased out. And your mom is trying not to cry.
You gotta like bring them back.
I don't know how.
I'm saying you can do it, man.
Anson,
I know you can.
do something, please. Anson, she's looking at you desperately, like, Anson, please. I don't know what's going on. Please help me.
I'll try something. I will try. Geez, I don't know what this would be. Okay, can I assess the situation?
Make the roll. Roll plus superior.
God. Do we still have the team pool?
Yep.
Okay, so actually what I got was a 9.
All right. Someone can help you.
Yep. So I think as you're looking, I put my hand on your shoulder.
I will try to help. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
Because I can also help you get to your sanctuary. I think I like chill you a bit, like just calm down and think about it.
I will try to help you just with like an inspiring speech, but not a corny one. Just trying to, something.
I understand. Yeah, you're trying to.
Okay. I'm gonna say,
boost my morale or whatever.
Dude, you can do it. I've seen you do much more crazier things, and I believe in you, man. I know we don't always agree on everything, but You know, like we got through that one night, remember? And we can get through this too.
All right, so
So-
you get to ask me 3 questions from that list.
Oh, wow. Okay, let me see here. So can I ask, what here can I use to bring them back? To rematerialize them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
If
so that's my first question.
in this location right now, if you found a way to over-amp your powers to the point where you reach the level from before, because your contact with Living Meteor affected
Right.
you directly to the point where you overused your powers and then you reached in. But when you reached in, you must have touched something of the nothing. Something of it you must have reached in to grab it to do all this. So if you want to do this, you need to reach into the nothing itself, touch it, and use it to bring them back.
Okay.
Second question.
Then in that case, then I would say, what here is the biggest threat then if I do that?
There is a very good chance you will literally give yourself over to the nothing if you do that. By him being here and noticing
Great.
these, not only that, if you do this and he notices you doing this and take that power from him again, he might target these people. He might target your mother.
Okay. Then 3 questions. How do we see this list? Okay, well, how can I best end this quickly then?
Your best bet at the moment is to get everyone inside the building at once, tap into the nothing, and try and bring them back.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. So I'll say, okay, everybody, look, I'm going to try to fix this. Come here, and I'll bring them over, gather them up in the building.
All right, just for ease of use, if I run out of time slightly, they'll listen to you. Your mother will listen to you as well, and you go into the building, and you can attempt to hopefully unleash your powers and tap into the nothing. So describe how you tap into the nothing itself. Again, not let it notice you, and then bring these people back to a normal phase.
Well, of course, there's the chance that it will notice me, but essentially it's going to require me to do a deep, full phase where I'm going to have to phase completely out of material existence. It's just like when I go to my sanctuary, basically, except I'm going to a much darker place because the
so
nothing.
It's basically like you're
me.
using you're basically using your sanctuary move, kind of in a way, for this move.
And when I go to the nothing, it's almost like sensory deprivation. It's nothing, literally.
All right, so go for it. Describe how this works.
Okay. So I'll ask Cold Snap if he can assist me again.
Totally help.
The cold. Because for some reason the extreme kind of physical cold, it helps me to get into that state of
right, because nothing is always
of mental mental tranquility.
I will ask if there's anything I can do, I will do it. But I know that
just be on the lookout. When I do this, there's a possibility he may come here.
I'm gonna be like flying around close, and I'm gonna be guarding also from others, you know, so that you can do it in calmness. So no paparazzi I'm gonna let through. So
okay,
I like it. It's hot.
Now, let's see here. Yeah, I got a 7.
All right, so that is with that roll, you succeed, but either mark a condition or I tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
I'm going to mark the guilty condition.
You can mark the guilty condition. Mark it now.
I've done.
Oh, hang on a second. I got to double check something. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
What?
These are important.
Okay, not moving.
My man. Okay, yeah, you're cool. You're all good. You're all good. All right.
Oh, you were checking my other conditions? Yeah, I already looked at that too.
I was like, wait, hold on. Doesn't that unleash your powers? It's like, no, it doesn't. All right. So you reach in and you can feel this empty space where the nothing is. You've never known it to have a presence. It's just a thing that exists. And you sort of reach in and you sort of grab it and you sort of like bring, you reach into the whole building, you bring yourself into it. And then you start to bring it back to normal phase. You are almost at completion when you feel something sort of snap inside where you are, and it turns towards you. And as it turns towards you, you snap out and you bring it down. Mark 2 points on your doom tracker. 1 for exerting yourself, and 1 for getting the nothing's attention.
Okay. And did I take a point earlier for the overexertion when I was basically overcharged by the meteor, or no?
No, you didn't take 1 for that because
Okay,
that
just
was
checking.
an extra effect I was going to give you.
Just checking. Didn't want to cheat.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Cool. I didn't count as overexerting yourself because it happened around you. You're like, whoa, what the fuck?
So basically, guys, I just kind of like I start to phase. I start to kind of go like all Force Ghost looking and stuff, and then I completely disappear. And then I suppose I just kind of snap back with a big like a popping sound almost. And I'm standing there and I'm shaking and I look terrified.
And your mother runs out and then she tries to grab it and she holds it and she's like, "Oh my god, are you all right?"
And
she's
I actually
genuinely worried, of course.
And I actually don't resist, and I just hug her.
And she's like, so like heavily holding you, and she goes, "Look, let me take you home, okay?" And she looks up and goes, "Omegaman, can you handle this?
Yes.
I want to take my son home."
Yes, just take him home.
Thank you.
He's done enough, and in a good way. I always knew he can do it.
She says thank you, and I bet she escorts you home and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna like wait for the authorities. I'm gonna help the people and everything, and yeah.
All right. Cold Snap and Omegaman. Omegaman's doing that. Cold Snap, what are you doing after the threat that's been given to your life and your home being crushed again?
So I was trying to figure out how I'm going to tell my father that the home was destroyed.
Well, you should probably figure out why in 4 hours you're also possibly supposed to destroy the world.
Right. But I'm like, and I'm sorry, I didn't catch what Omegaman was doing.
Yo, Sean, what are you doing?
Yeah, I was muted. Anyway, I am just waiting. I'm checking on all the people that they're safe and that they're doing fine. And then I'm going to wait for the authorities, the first aid, the police, the firemen.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them the report. I'm going to help them if they need help with the rubble, removing the rubble or anything. So, yeah, I'm going to deal with that. So.
Yeah, so I think I clap both of you on the back, and I'm like, well, this isn't bad. I'm alive for now. Everyone's back to normal. Clapping. Petrichor on the back. I'm like 4 hours. We got this, right?
And I say, yeah, I guess. And I look around. I should have been more careful. And we have to be careful with the Living Meteor. I don't know. You gotta watch out, man.
All right. I think that's a fairly decent place to end the game. Mostly because we've definitely gone through most of the rules. The only thing we haven't done is team moves, but we'll worry about team moves, hopefully, if we ever do a second session. How much time has everyone got left? That was sensible, right? I mean, that was about the time you got left, right, Ian?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a break point.
Yeah, because Steve, you have to go in about 30 minutes, don't you?
Yeah, I thought it... Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, Sean. There you go.
You're not done yet. There's one more thing you need to do, guys. There's an end of session move, because that's how it is. So, end of session. Ian, did you feel like you grew closer to the team?
Yes.
Grew into your own image of yourself, or grew away from the team this session?
I actually think I grew closer to the team.
All right. Explain who made you feel welcome, give influence to that character, and clear condition or market potential, mark XP.
So, okay, first thing I have to do is I have to give influence to one of the characters you said, yeah? Well, they both already have influence. Does that matter?
It does matter.
So
you have to...
I'm going to give influence to Omegaman, actually.
All right, Omegaman. Omegaman, according to how you felt you saw Petrichor in this session, shift one of his labels up and one of his labels down.
Okay, let me see here. I would say with Omegaman, I think he he gets a point in savior,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe 1 less in freak.
Got it.
Because
Is this he's adjusting his or he's adjusting mine?
No, yours. He's asking
Yeah,
your
okay.
oh,
league.
it's just an opinion. So because you
No, just checking. I just wanted to make sure. So,
yeah,
so I
well,
get
because
one
you
more in savior,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
lose one in freak.
well, because you kind of, you risk your own life to save them, to get them out of the phase. So I would say that would make sense. So
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I like it. All right. Back now to you, Sean. Do you feel Omega Man grew close to the team, grew into his own image of himself, or grew away from the team?
I think he grew closer to the team. I think he's been a bit like of an outsider because he's trying to live up to his dad's name. So I would say yeah. And I think also because we had to face a threat from somebody that we looked up to, and we did the best
like
we
it.
could. Yeah.
Excellent. So, who are you giving influence to? Who do you think made you feel the most welcome?
I would say Petrichor for that,
Right.
because like as much as we had like our issues, well no, that's not true, because I think Cold Snap did something really good where he saved my bacon when the thing was falling down, so I would give it to Cold Snap.
All right, Cold Snap. Shift
If
his
I'm
labels.
honest, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna shift your danger up.
Okay.
And, I think you're freaked down.
Because I'm at -1 at freak. Okay.
And finally, Cold Snap. Closer, image, away.
I think definitely closer. I mean, I was able to help them. They were able to help me.
All right.
And I'm gonna say, I think more with Petrichor.
Okay. Petrichor. Shift one of his labels up, one of his labels down.
Okay, so let's see here. Cold Snap. I'm trying to think here about this. So yeah, he did a lot of burning. So I actually think I'm going to shift his freak up.
Mm-hmm.
And his I actually think his wait a minute, did you go the wrong way with that freak?
I didn't click anything, but someone.
Oh really?
shifted
Somebody else has changed it then.
Well, sorry, did I? Oh shit, sorry. Oh,
That's okay.
I wanted. Okay, sorry. I
You adjusted
messed
the wrong
up.
character.
Well, yeah, I
Okay.
adjusted wrong. Should fix it. Sorry.
Oh,
So
My
yeah,
bad.
so anyway, freak should go up, and I think superior will actually go down.
all right.
So I think that should put your freak at 4 and your superior at -1, and I think your savior was at 0 before. Yeah. I was just looking at it as I was trying to think about the meanings of the different titles there, and then I saw them changing, so I got confused.
Yeah, that was
No,
me.
makes sense.
Sorry. I thought I didn't change it, but I messed up. So.
All right. So all of you guys who grew closer or grew away from the team, you can either clear one condition or mark potential. Remember that.
Yeah, I
Very
cleared
important
off
that you do
the scared, or whatever it is, frightened or whatever.
Gotcha.
I'll clear
And
off
that is how
hopelessness. So.
And I am not afraid.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is how a game of mass normally goes. I'm going to end the broadcast now, so you can all tell me one good thing, one bad thing. And goodbye, everyone who's watching. I guess you're watching. Goodbye.